join me again for this week's Pixie Talks review vlog.
Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks.
Well, I said I was on an anime kick. To finish things off, I spent some time last week engrossing myself in a really silly romantic comedy anime. Japanese mythology meets emotional drama. This is Kamisama Kiss. Okay, so this is very much a fangirl show. It's a fairly typical will they won't they anime romance with all of the usual trappings. It's complete with romantic rivals, wacky hijinks, and a whimsical fairy tale-esque feel. The general gist of the show is that Nanami is a typical high schooler who, through some unfortunate yet contrived circumstances, accidentally ends up becoming a shrine deity. The series follows her journey learning how to do her new divine duties, as well as her strange and romantically troubled relationship with the shrine's familiar, Tomoe. Tomoe is a fox spirit who ends up bound to her in a deity-familiar contract to serve her as his mistress. What's interesting about the dynamic between them is that Nanami, as a regular human girl, is very much out of her league around all of these supernatural beings of power. So he very much ends up taking the lead in the relationship, regardless of his servant status. The result is a really interesting power struggle most of the time, with both characters trying to gain the upper ground and assert dominance over the other. This makes for a very entertaining show, and can help to make up for its otherwise lack of any real plot. It's standard, with all of the typical attributes of a shoujo romance anime. There's not a lot new here, but the presentation is pretty well done. The animation, however, is where the show really misses its mark. It is not animated very well at all. There's almost no movement to the characters, and it uses very disappointing animation shortcuts an awful lot. That said, the artwork itself is very nice to look at, so it sort of balances out. It helps that it isn't a series with a lot of action sequences, so it's a flaw that can be overlooked. I really enjoyed this series a lot, actually. It's no great masterpiece of the medium by any stretch of the imagination, but it does fulfill a certain fangirly need, and that's really all it needs to do. It's just a fun fantasy show with really hot guys and a delightfully cheesy romance. I would have liked the show to be a little bit longer and delve a bit more into Tomoe's past and the political workings of the spirit realm, but for that I guess I'll have to read the manga. And that's it for my review of Kamisama Kiss. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to subscribe for more, and you can add me on Facebook and Twitter. There'll be another review next week, so I'll see you then. Bye!